My hair's a mess right now, sorry. Hey guys, this is Chelsea, and I'm gonna just cut right through the chase here. And I'm not wearing my bracelets or anything because I went to rock space today, that's why my hair's all messy. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the chase right here because I am very pissed at this point. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say because, like, I love people, don't get me wrong, but I don't care what people say about this video because I am going to rant all I want and all I, and I don't care if you say I'm giving this person so much attention, but I'm gonna just say this shit right here, right fucking now, okay? This girl on Twitter named PlasticBieber or whatever is really pissing me off. And this is me when I'm pissed off because this shit is not cool and it is not acceptable. She gonna tell people, one of her things says, I hate One Direction. First of all, I'm a Directioner, and you calling Directioners ugly. Do I look ugly to you? Excuse me, Miss 11-year-old. I am 14 years old, and I don't care what anybody says because, like, honestly, yes, I'm 14, and I don't even say those kind of things. I mean, I don't really like my mother, but I don't tell her she's a cunt, and I don't wish cancer upon her. I don't wish cancer upon anybody, and I don't ever say that anybody with cancer is ugly, because nobody with cancer is not ugly. People with cancer could be the beautifulest people. I know people who have cancer, and they are beautiful. You don't tell somebody that they're ugly because they have cancer. Okay? That's the first thing that pisses me off. Second thing is she is racist as hell. This bothers me because I am a Directioner. Oh, shit. I'm ranting too much. I ranted too much. I'm like knocking my camera. But seriously, this is what pisses me off the most thing. She's gonna say, oh, Zayn Malik is your family behind this Batman shoe. First of all, I don't even know what heritage he is, but Zayn Malik has nothing to do with this, and his family did nothing to you. No. You are going to sit up here and tell me, I'm sorry, I'm cold, I have this plate. You're going to sit up here and tell me that Zayn Malik is a terrorist. First of all, he's not a terrorist. I bet you he is one of the nicest people on earth. I love Zayn. I love all of the boys. And another thing that pissed me off is what you said about the boys. That is, it made me cry and it hurt my heart. You told Liam that he is ugly because he has one kidney. That is not cool. It's not his fault. He was born like that. Okay? It is not his fault. Seriously. That is so rude. I literally want to go up to Liam and hug him for like hours and tell him that he is fine. Because that, I bet you when he saw that, or if he, I don't know if he saw it, but if he saw, I bet you when he saw that, he probably broke down in tears. Because that is the most rudest thing that somebody has ever said that I have ever seen in my entire life. And she is just disgusting. She says she's 11 years old and some, no. She's saying how she wants to, with Justin and all this stuff, and she's saying the nastiest things, and it's like, Justin don't like you. I don't even care if I'm mean about this, because this is the most rudest motherfucker I've ever seen on motherfucking Twitter, or even on fucking life. Who in their right mind would say these kind of things at 11 years old? When I was 11, I was playing with chalk, and I was jumping rope, and I didn't know what YouTube was, and I didn't have a phone, and I was jumping rope, and Twitter wasn't even, I don't know if Twitter was invented, I didn't know. I was 11, I was skipping rope. You want to see what I was doing? Let me see. This was me when I was 11. What was that one song I used to love? I was like, I remember I used to sing Spice Girls, be like, how did it go? Remember that? You know that Spice Girls song, the one that's like, if you want to be my lover until the very end. Okay, I was doing that. I wasn't saying all these kind of stuff and hating on people. I don't hate on people, like, unless it's like this, because this really bothers me. You don't sit up here, act like you, she says she's a white princess. You ain't a princess. Get that through your thick skull, okay, sweetie? Get that through your head. You ain't a princess, and you ain't royalty, because if you were royalty, I would not want to live on this earth anymore. That is so rude. Not even the meanest people would say those things. I know some people who are kind of cruel, and they don't say those kind of things. They don't. Because that is just plain down rude. And she's saying up here how she said she had sex so many times with her cousin. That is disgusting. You don't do that. That's your family. That is disgusting. I mean, you could say, oh, my cousin, they look good, or they're pretty, or whatever, and compliment them and be like, yeah, they look good for my cousin. They look okay. Yeah, they're cool. But you don't say those kind of things, and you don't think those kind of things. That is disgusting. I'm just so appalled by this. Her irrelevant ass needs to sit somewhere. I'm sorry, I've been watching so much Kingsley lately, like, I'm wearing a Dumbo hat for some reason. But seriously, her irrelevant ass needs to go sit somewhere, and she's talking about how Lewis is irrelevant. He ain't irrelevant. He's one of the ones who always makes me laugh. Lewis is, like, awesome. And she's gonna say how he's gay and how he needs to tell Eleanor the truth. Poor girl. No, he isn't gay. He just plays around. I play around, too. And she also says that people who are gay have AIDS and germs. Listen, sweetie, people who are gay don't have AIDS and germs unless they, got it or something. And AIDS isn't, honestly, yes, AIDS is a disease, but people who have it are probably good too. Like, they're good. There's nothing wrong with them. They just have a disease. It is not their fault. If they were born with it, it's not their fault. It depends, though. If they're like you, sweetie, sitting up here saying that you having sex with your cousin all the time, 24/7, unprotected, and all this kind of stuff, then you're going to have AIDS. And I'm going to be the one laughing because you were the one saying, oh, people who have AIDS, I don't want to touch them because they're so germ. You're going to have it. I bet you your bottom dollar, you're going to have that. And I ain't going to care. No one's going to care because you were so rude in the first place. She just aggravates me. Like, there's only one person who can aggravate me like this, and now she's another one. Like, you are so rude. You need to sit your irrelevant ass down and shut the fuck up. And you need to think about your life and where you're going and your goals in life, because this ain't doing nothing, sweetie. Dropping out of school and saying these kind of things. And she said she's racist as hell, and she says that I remember one tweet where she said she was at the pet store with her mom, and her mom goes, oh, do you want this little kitty? And it's a little cute black kitty. I mean, and she goes, no, I don't want that nigger kitty. Okay. That bothers me too, because that is so rude. I don't understand why people are racist. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It matters the personality within. And that rhymed. For sure. But seriously, like, who does these kind of things? She needs a therapist. She says she has a therapist, and she causes her. Dude, I promise you, if I was her therapist or her mom, I would have bitch slapped her already. Bam! No. And I remember one tweet, oh my god, she said the disgustingest thing about her dad, and how she said she's gonna tell her family that he molested her because he said Justin Bieber. And she said she was glad her grandma died from a heart attack because her grandma said Justin Bieber was a spoiled brat. I like Justin Bieber. I mean, I'm a believer, but I'm not like how I am a directioner. Like, I look up direction stuff all the time. But I'm not like, I mean, I do like Justin Bieber. He's good. I like him, But you don't say those kind of things. I don't like my mom personally. But I don't tell her stuff like, oh, I mean, when you die, it's going to be awesome. I mean, I've said that one thing before, but I do regret it. And I've talked about it before. It's just that me and her don't get along, And I've talked to her before about it, and we resolution things. But you do not literally say that. Your grandma was probably a sweetheart. Listen, sweetie, I'm sorry for your family because they got a bitch of whatever you are. And she also said that she literally tried to drown her 8-year-old sister because she liked One Direction. Okay, you do not judge somebody just because they like a band that you don't like. If somebody likes something I didn't like, then I would be like, oh, I don't really like them, but, you know, they're cool a little bit, but that's fine, you could do that. You do not say this. Your sister is 8 years old. She is 8 years old. She's gonna have, you know, she's gonna have nightmares about these things. She's gonna have, what's the word? She's gonna have, like, tragedy or whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but she's gonna remember these things. You don't do that. No. I understand my friends, they have little sisters and they mess around and they call them stupid, but they do not do those kind of things. If I had a little sister, I would respect her. If she liked somebody I didn't like, I would tell her that I don't really like them, but you can like them, and that's fine. But you do not do that. That is not acceptable at all. And she doesn't even know how to spell. She could spell most of her tweets, but she probably don't even know how to spell because she's going to drop out of school anyway. If you're watching this, PlasticBieber, let me tell you something. You are a irrelevant motherfucker that needs to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and evaluate your life because you ain't going nowhere with yourself and you need to do something with yourself. Okay? Okay? We got that? We got that clear? Okay. And another thing, don't hate on One Direction and say you love Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber is a fan of One Direction and One Direction is a fan of Justin Bieber, especially Niall Horan. He loves Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber replied to Niall Horan and they don't like your ass already. So you need to delete your shit and go and learn and try to make some of yourself. Okay? You got it? If you don't got it, I might have... you are... girl... Alright, I'm gonna show you something. PlasticBieber. See this right here? See that? See that? That's Medea. I wish I could just send you off to her house. Because you would be, you know, you would be straightened up after that. But for real, you just need to stop. Like, this is not pretty. It's not cute. It's not cool at all. You are just an irrelevant person who's trying to hate on all these people because you want to be this white princess and you want to have all these fans. Well, guess what, sweetie? They're not your fans. They don't like you. PlasticBieber, you need to stop. Okay? Now to my subscribers, which I only have like 4, but, you know, whatever. But to my peoples, no, I'm just kidding. But to everybody else who is watching this video, thank you for watching this. And you remember, always in the day, you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and if you let your head down, hey. Have a good day, y'all. And just remember, I'm sorry, I had to rant because this bitch was just, no. I could have gone on and on for like 3 hours, but this is already 13 minutes long, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting. But I love y'all. Have a good day. And remember, like I said, I just did it, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and if you let your head down, Love y'all.